Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to more of the final week in New Pimp of Animal Crossing City Folk. We're on Wario's account today because I am going in order by character all week leading up to Friday when I will play Madame again. So let's check out Wario's house really quickly. It's come together very nicely. Again, it's not big, but it does look good. I like it. So this is our house in the woods theme. I kind of tried to take the mountainous out of it. But yeah, we've got our backpack over here. We've got our bird bath, our bonfire. Just everything in here. I really like how it tied together. It looks really cute now. So yeah, that's Wario's house after it's been all cleaned up and looks good. Alright, so today is the day I'm going to start comparisons between the different Animal Crossing games. I don't know, I thought about doing this one of two ways. I could either go say I compared ACCF and Animal Crossing GameCube today, but I think what I want to do is not that. I think I want to compare features in these games. So what I'm going to talk about today is going to be mostly neighbor related and interaction with neighbors, what I liked slash didn't like in this game versus what I liked slash didn't like in GameCube version. But while we're visiting Nooks, before I get started, I have something to say. Yes, I am aware. I missed Pinky in the city yesterday. I guess pinwheels of my own colors excite me too much. And I think I was deep in conversation with myself about, whatever topic I was talking about at that point. I don't even know now, but yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. But after reading the 247th comment, even though that is a huge pet peeve of mine when people leave the same comment over and over again, yes, I know, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry to all of you who really, really, really wanted to see Pinky yesterday and I ignored her on accident. F yeah, Blue Trim Wall, but anyway. So yeah, we missed her, but don't worry, I don't have a feeling like that will be the last we see of her, so I'm sure we will see her in the city again, because I'll be going to the city with each character this coming week, so even Wario is going to go to the city today. So it's alright, don't fret, I'm sure we will see her again. So, in the words of Wario, "Doh, I missed." Because I did, oops. But anyway, why I went through all those wallpapers just now is because I did create the fourth character to live in our town. And as I said it would be, it is Coconut. So we will see her on Wednesday. Or Thursday. We'll see her on Thursday. We're seeing Pinky on Wednesday. So anyway. Alright, well, as we head off to the city, yes, that was Coconut's lovely note from yesterday. As we head off to the city, I will get started. Yay, our cherry trees are all bloomed. That means the tunnel of trees is longer. Alright, so first of all, I'll just point out for the record what I liked and what was in the... What is this? An orange jumpsuit. Interesting. What I liked and what was in Animal Crossing GameCube involving the neighbors. So why don't I go ahead and point that out. So basically in the GameCube version, to those of you who haven't played it or those of you who just want a nice refresher in my words, okay, I thought the town bell was going off, but no, it's a car alarm outside. Weird. Anyway, so in Animal Crossing GameCube, the animals, let me give a good description of this. They basically just hung out outside their house. They didn't walk around the neighborhood unless their door was locked, unless you're Blue Bear and an idiot. Which I feel like they didn't walk all over the neighborhood as much in that game. They more just stuck outside their house and kind of associated with their neighbors, which was cute. I did like that about it. And then they'd be inside their house sometimes, just like in this game. Just everything to a little bit different extent. I feel like they did go to bed earlier in GameCube version, though, except for a couple night owls that you could run around. Like the people with the really deep voices, those were the people that you could just, just, what am I trying to say here? Those were the people who you could just do favors for late into the night, which gets me on to the next topic. Favors. In Animal Crossing GameCube, you can do favors for your neighbors, just like ask them, do you need anything? I don't know why I just talked to Monique. You can ask them, do you need anything? Can I do anything for you? And they'll be like, yeah, I've got this that you can do. Blah, blah, blah. And then you'll get a piece of furniture, or if you're insanely unlucky, a freaking stack of stationery, which is annoying. But anyway, they took that out of this game and Wild World, and I was really sad that they did, because that was seriously one of the reasons why I played Animal Crossing for hours and hours and hours when I first got it all those years ago. I would seriously play it for like 4 hours straight, just running the errands for people, trying to get money without using cheats. Just all that stuff, and it was so much fun because then you really got to know the neighbors and you could give them a personality really easily. Just like I was talking about before when we interviewed the neighbors in this game, I was like, well, I don't feel like we can get to know them as well. Like, we can't characterize them as well because they say the same thing over and over again every visit, or there's just not much, like, to go off of. I don't know. Like, I just feel like those conversations you had with the neighbors in GameCube version only happen when you, like, interrupt a conversation between two people talking in your town. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Hi, Cube. But I really wish they wouldn't have taken it out. That's something I'd hope would be in Animal Crossing 3DS. Is the whole favor feature again. Like, can I do something for you? Because it was a really great way to get furniture and stuff that you didn't have before, without having to wait for it to show up in the shop. So yeah, I really wish they didn't take that feature out. As far as the, interaction of the neighbors, I want to say, like in, this game, just like they offer to play hide and seek with you. They're all over the neighborhood. They're all over each other's houses. The flea market happens and you can go into each other's houses. They'll ask to come over to yours sometimes. Like, I love that about this game. I love that that's in here. But I just wish they wouldn't have taken some of the other features out to include that feature. I think these are the same as yesterday. I would get a haircut, but I don't have enough money and my hair doesn't show anyway. So I guess we'll just run around aimlessly for a minute while I continue to talk about this. Anyway, so I just feel like they shouldn't have cut anything out of that. They should have just added on to it when it comes to the neighbors and stuff like that. Because you can't really get to know them that well in this game, honestly. Like, that's why I didn't do, like, a movie mashup this time around, because there wasn't really much to go off of. It wasn't like, wow, this character reminds me so much of so-and-so from this movie, or this situation reminds me so much of that, because it was so, like, weird. Even with, like, the Mean Girls situation. Hi, Cody. From Pimphood, the whole reason that happened was because we really liked Cookie when she moved in, and she was like this nice, sweet neighbor, but she lived next to Monique, and because that feature in the game, basically made the animals associate with their neighbors more than just walking around town and aimlessly associating with everybody. She obviously got really close to Monique, and then she started picking up like traits of Monique and trying to, copy her personality. And that's when I was like, oh my god, it's just like the Regina George situation with Katie. She's all nice and sweet and Mean Girls, and then she gets us all infatuated with Regina and they become BFFs, and it, screws up. But, and then you got the really, really dumb person like Blue Bear who got stuck in a tree and all that stupid stuff that happened. And then Candy was constantly like, you want to know a secret about this person? I heard a rumor about this person. So it just fit so well together. And I feel like that never happened here on any term, just because the animals are programmed so differently in this game. So I just really wish they would have kept all features for the animals, not taken any away. And something else, I wish the animals didn't get sick in this game. Because, like, your character doesn't get sick. Like, that's so weird. I guess they were trying to make it realistic to, like, people get sick or whatever. But at the same time, like, what? I don't really understand that, why that was necessary. And then it's like, it's a 4-day process, and once it's done, then you get a reward that might be like, again, a stack of stationery, and you've spent, 1,200 bells just trying to get, that person well. I just didn't like that in this game. I wish they would have, if they were going to add that feature, I wish they would have done it a little bit differently, like 1 day or something. Weirdness. But, what's up, Rawld? Hey, hold on. I haven't seen you in a while, huh? How many weeks has it been? Man, 3! Yeah, I know. I haven't been on Wario in a while. Why does Wario still have pink shoes? I guess I should have gotten something done about that in the city, but oh well. So, I guess, when I say all these features in Animal Crossing City Folk, the two that are missing from Wild World is the hide and seek feature, and again, the favor feature. That's not in Wild World either, because Wild World is extremely similar to City Folk. City Folk just has more content. So, yeah, I would say that as far as neighbors go and neighbor interactions and all that stuff, I definitely enjoy Animal Crossing for GameCube better. I feel like it's kind of like that with a lot of things, but, I really do. When it comes to neighbor interactions, I'd say that my favorite is still GameCube version. Although it's not like I dislike the, feature in this game or in Wild World. It's just something about GameCube version is so much more personable, and it like really causes that addiction to the game where you're like, oh my god, I gotta play this tomorrow for like 5 hours. And just because of the distance kind of with the neighbors in this game, I feel like you aren't as compelled to play it all the time because you don't really get to know the neighbors or like them as much. Like Pinky, for example, her personality and everything is what I loved in Hogwarts when I played there, when I first ever saw her. And her personality was hilarious, and just the things she would say where nobody else said that. And I mean, I realize other characters are programmed similarly, but just she was like really different to me, and I loved her personality and how cute she was, obviously. But in this game, I don't know that she'd be that way as much, even. Like, just, who knows? Just because, like, these characters aren't. So, it's kind of lucky that I met her in GameCube version, but I don't know why I'm going in here. Oh, yeah, I do. Basically because I need to show off a piece of furniture! We got a piano yesterday! F yeah. So, we traded in that bureau, we gave it to Coconut and got a piano. But anyway, that's what I have to say about neighbors. First and best so far. Well, I hope that they bring back the favor feature in Animal Crossing 3DS, but the best so far, in my opinion, is GameCube version. I'd say that this one is second because there are a little bit more features in it than in Wild World. You know what? I don't know. I might take that back, because in Wild World they don't repeat what they say over and over again. I feel like I get to know the characters more in Wild World, so reverse that. I'd have to say that this game is probably my Animal Crossing City Folk probably does the worst job of letting you get to know the neighbors really, really well for individuality. That's just my opinion, but, you know, just now thinking about that with Wild World, it's kind of a close call, but that's what I think, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Again, that by no means means that I don't enjoy this game, or I haven't enjoyed this game. I really, really have. But, in all honesty, that's how I feel. So, anyway, I think that concludes today's episode. Tomorrow I'll be doing kind of the same thing, talking about a certain feature in all three games and which one I like best, which one I like least, and the differences between them. And we'll be seeing Pinky again. So thank you for joining me, you guys. This has been MadameWario. I'll see you tomorrow.